What is up, everybody? It's Friday, but you guys don't care because you guys won't see this for quite a while. But here's Big Sexy looking sexy. Just about to go on lunch. My other channel, or my other, sorry about that. My other video should be up now. I'll put a link in the description to that. But yeah, girl needs a wash, and it's Wisconsin weather as always. So on my way to lunch. A lot of my videos right now are gonna be inside the car, which may or may not be a good thing for anybody to watch, but maybe my talking will keep everybody occupied as much as possible. Just talking about the car and whatever else comes up in general, but man, once we get through this winter, summertime rolls around, when we're going on cruises with our vehicles, going to car shows, it'll be just that much more interesting, and I will try to do as much stuff as possible for you guys. But one thing I noticed that I didn't do in the other video is talk about this car, and me assuming that everybody knows what this car is. 16 Ford Focus RS. I know everybody's like, it's just a Focus, blah, blah, blah. And I did discuss that it did take a long time for me to get this car. Why? Because it was built in Germany. So it was built there, came over on a boat, put on a train in Baltimore, and then to Chicago, and then on a truck from there. But they were only going to build 2,000 of these cars when it first came out. And now it's up to like 8,200 or something like that for 16s. They're already building 17, so I was on the back end of that, but whatever. I was not originally supposed to get this car. I did put in the order on October 12th when the order banks opened up. And it was dealers that sold the most STs. Well, the dealer I work at, they never had any STs, so but January, February came around, did a little complaining to some higher ups. I know that sounds bad, but I desperately wanted this car. A little history: they were built in Europe. I think the first one was like 2000, 2005, something like that. But I've known about them since they were built over there. Loved the car, and it does have a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder with the EcoBoost motor, all-wheel drive now. Originally they were only front-wheel drive over in Europe, so another plus thing, why not to get it. But comes in a 6-speed manual. That's really all I can tell you about it right now. It's got the Recaro seats, which you saw in the last video, but really didn't discuss it too much in the last one, so I figured I would tell you guys a little about it. Now these people are walking right in the middle of the fucking street. That is a great idea. Awesome. So yeah, that's that. Stealth Gray is the color it came in, which I've probably already said before too. But they don't make this color in any other vehicle. One of the reasons I got it. There's close to it, but it is an oddball color. They also made a nitrous blue, shadow black, and frozen white. Obviously, black and white are a normal color. The nitrous blue is a pretty sweet color. Almost got it. I just thought it was too much of it standing out. So I went with this color, which I absolutely love. I have no regrets getting it, and still have no regrets with the car. Yeah, so as I was saying, this might be a little repetitive with me, but a lot of my videos are going to be done inside the car. No, hopefully some night, even this winter. Right now I still think it's almost fallish, but we're supposed to get snow this weekend. Still don't have tires on yet. So it might be parked this weekend, but like I said, once summer rolls around, we're definitely going to get some good videos in. It'll be fun, and I will try my hardest to just do anything I can to make the videos as interesting as possible anytime. Right now, I'm pretty much on course just to put my videos up once a week. So it'll be like a week-long video in one. I guess a couple other things I could show you guys that some of you may not know about this car. It does have, well, heated steering wheel obviously, but the drive modes. So if I go through, just like a Shelby, there's sport mode, track mode, and then drift mode, which is a very big thing that was introduced on this car. And what that is if I turn on drift mode, it converts 80% of the power to the rear wheels. So this is an all-wheel drive car, but I can convert most of the power to the rear wheels, which allows me to then go drift. People have been getting into a lot of accidents that way. I'm not going to do it right now. Brand new car, brand new tires. If I ever were to do it here in the near future, I would attempt to do it in a big parking lot, maybe next summer. That'll be a cool video to have also. Sport mode kind of just opens up the exhaust. And then there's a track mode, which turns off traction control, puts the suspension in a sport mode, and then also messes with the exhaust, opens up the baffles to make it sound a little louder / deeper, blah, blah, blah. And I can also, there's a button over here on the side where I can put the suspension in sport mode also. I think that's about it as far as how buddy rolling by. Trying to think of what else this thing has. I don't really think there's anything else that's special about it. Oh, there's launch control, which comes standard on it. Evo, Subaru, stuff like that, you do usually have to get the access port, get it tuned, and you can have that put into the car. But this does come standard on the car, which is kind of cool, and I've yet to try that out too. So that'll be another video I can do. So, like I said, all sorts of videos coming up here in the near future. Fortunately, with this crappy weather, nobody wants to be outside. It's at the point where everybody's getting sick. I was trying to get some pops and burbles there. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I can give you guys a couple little more interior shots. The steering wheel, absolutely love it with the blue stitching. Feels amazing. RS symbol there. 6-speed manual with the red stitching there, and then also in the seats, Sync 3, boost gauge, oil temp, oil pressure gauges there. That's about really all you can show you guys in this car. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me to explain all these extra features to you guys because I know them. I know what comes on the car. Fortunately, I have to think like nobody knows this car. So, working my way through that, guys. Like I said, the big thing with this car when it came out was drift mode. And obviously we've seen a couple of crashes on YouTube already, so it is supposedly it's supposed to be a pretty easy procedure to actually drift the car, but most of the crashes people are getting in are on the road, on windy roads and stuff, which if you haven't done the drift before, then practicing is always a good thing. So something we'll probably maybe try out next summer definitely do launch control here pretty soon. Like I said, I'm trying to break this car in here. I got about 156, so we're getting there. 850 more miles to go, so as much as I can drive the car. It doesn't help that I live close. So last night, I finally got my winter tires on, some Continentals. I don't remember the brand, but basically I called my tire place here in town, told them that I wanted some cheap tires all seasons, because obviously winter tires are super expensive and I don't need anything fancy. I just need something better than the tires that it came with. But they hooked it up. These tires are sweet and they almost look like winter tires, so I'm extremely happy with them. And this weekend, tomorrow night, we're supposed to get 6 to 9 inches of snow. So videos to come on that. It's gonna be, we did already have our first snowfall, was 3 to 5 inches. And I did go, ooh, that is a sexy Audi. Did go out and play for about a half hour, but I still had my summer tires on. And surprisingly, the super sport cups that this come with, obviously they're not supposed to be made or driven in below 40-degree weather, and I did it anyway because I was still researching on tires. But I was gripping like crazy. I mean, I wasn't on a plowed road or anything. We went out in parking lots to get try out some drifting and some donuts and stuff like that. And surprisingly, I figured out I didn't have the traction control all the way off. There's a little trick that I learned after that snowfall, but yeah, doing some donuts and couldn't get it to spin around all the way all the time, and I kept gripping, and I was like, man, for summer tires, these things work, but obviously I don't want to. They crack in below 20 degrees from what I hear, so got tires on now. Figured out a little trick with turning the traction control and ECS off completely, so this weekend should be pretty interesting. I'm excited, so we'll see how good these new tires are in the snow also. Should be fun. Alright guys, I am deadly sick, so stick with me here. Got a little head cold going on. We got about 10 inches of snow last week, and then yesterday was 40 degrees, so it all melted. But I did want to show you guys this thing that I got for Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you, by the way. This is going to be a late video, so Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I got this, I don't know what it's called, Life Limit pack for my GoPro, and it was like 25 bucks on Amazon, and I've been wanting a bunch of shit for my GoPro, but comes with this little mount, and you know, quality wise everything seems to be pretty good. This is kind of like a case that is doesn't have much to it. Floaty, suction cup mount, big super long selfie stick, little clip mount, handlebar mount, I believe that is, and then this big giant bag of just all the clips and mounts, just like this little piece right here. There's a ton of those, the sticky tapes, but huge bag, ton of stuff. But you know, I was gonna get the original GoPro stuff, and you know, the main thing I really wanted was the suction cup mount, but it's like 40 bucks. I mean, this thing's not too shabby. I haven't tested it out yet at all, so I guess can't review it too much, but I mean, for 25 bucks, all this stuff, I mean, this is the main thing that I wanted, because this thing is awesome. I mean, a lot of people use them. A lot of people know about them. You can kind of hook them on anything and get a little better handle and stuff like that. So that's what I really wanted. And then case, and then the selfie stick. This thing's cool because this thing extends like super long. But yeah, got that. So I guess I'll be testing that stuff out. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, sorry I have not gotten any of the snow drifting parts in here yet. I've been very slacking on that. Haven't been able to get out and find a good spot where I can go. And every time I've been out and done it, I just never pulled out my camera. So also be soon to come. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to end the vlog. Thanks for watching. Sorry about all the in-car video. I know you guys probably want to see more, but winter here, I'm working on it. I'm going to start trying to put out a little more content too, with maybe some more about the Ford vehicles. But thanks for watching. If you enjoy, please like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.